Yep. Okay, so if that's our main quest, then that's what we'll do.
That basically just unlocks our stuff. It's not too big of a quest. You go in there, clear some people out, and then she'll unlock everything.
We know that the base of operations is under siege from whatever criminals have taken over Madison Square Garden. We don't have numbers, and
it's all
don't
gone
seem to have
anyway.
a leader, but the JTF is stretched thin.
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
This has to be our first priority, Agent. Get our base back, and we'll go from there.
No, we should get masks, and they're based on level. It shows you what your filtration level is. Once you go in there, he automatically pops his mask on, or she.
Sweet.
Welcome to Pricer House Customer Service. Due to recent events, our stores in the greater New York area will be closed until further notice. We apologize for any inconvenience and hope to continue providing quality food and service as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you. I kind of want one of these backpacks. It's like the one-arm dealie. Just like sling it. Where did you get that stocking cap at, dude?
I think I got it on a previous playthrough. When I was bunching through there, I had a bunch of them. I wish I could show them because I've got like 6 different stocking caps in here. I don't think I can drop them though. I've got scarves and all kinds of junk. Yeah, I'm
Scarves and all kinds.
won't let me trade them, but I've got all kinds of hats.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I might do. Do we have any country gravy?
I don't know if we have any country gravy. We haven't been to the country in a while.
That brown. I can mix brown gravy in it,
That's fine.
like in the hamburger and the vegetables. And
That's
then
fine.
just put on top.
Got them taters just sitting marinade right on top right there.
I don't know how many I'll need.
You need about 15 packages. Sorry, man, we're multitasking here real quick.
Nothing but time.
I got nothing but time. Are you off for the next couple days?
I gotta work tomorrow. Tomorrow and the next day.
I do too.
I'm supposed to work. Well, I'm supposed to be off Wednesday and Thursday, but I may work just to make some extra money.
Yeah.
It's to be determined. Me and Neil are going to the Roots Blues and Barbecue on Friday, so I'll be off. I'm off
Oh,
Friday,
nice.
Saturday, and Sunday, so I'll be off this weekend. I just won't be home until Saturday, probably afternoon at some point.
Gonna have yourself some barbecue.
Barbecue and some booze. It's pretty cool. Nathaniel Ratliff and the Night Swits are playing, and then It's at St. Paul and the Broken Bones are playing too. They're both headlining that night, so it's like $50, and
Oh,
you get to
nice.
see two awesome bands for the price of what you'd pay for one. Devil Makes Three
That's
plays
pretty cool,
also,
man.
but that's on Saturday. I'm too poor for the whole hog weekend.
How much is it to go to that?
I think the ticket was like $64 altogether, and then it's in Columbus, Missouri, or Columbia. I always say Columbus, Columbia, Missouri. So it's like 3.5 hours, something like that. You'll probably drive down
That's not
Friday
too bad.
morning.
You guys getting a room down there?
Yeah, just a cheap flop room, like $80 room. So it's called the Eastwood. So hopefully they have a stand-up of some Unforgiven or something in there. I will
That'd be
take
funny.
it.
You walk in, it's a stand-up of Clint Eastwood right there at the door.
I will have it.
Or he's actually like behind the counter. Standing there. Dustin not going with you guys?
No, he's not going. Tried to get him and Nate to go, but they're both like, I don't know if I can get work off.
I think you'll still get experience if you're just standing there.
Because I just want to get the hamburger, or if you guys want to just wait a minute, I just want to put the hamburger in this pan.
That's fine. He's got things going on with the chillins. Is that why he's not going?
I don't
Keeping
think he
your heart
could
rate
get
up?
off. I don't think he could get off work. Same with Nate. He couldn't get off work, didn't have the funds. 'Cause we just got back from the Smokies too, so that just about tapped us all out. I just happened to work a
Yeah.
bunch and a bunch and a bunch of overtime to be able to afford it. So, and I already had the ticket, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna have to work overtime.
How'd the Smokies turn out for you? You guys have a good time out there?
It was pretty awesome. 5 days in the backwoods, and then we spent a couple days in Gatlinburg playing around. It's like an amusement park there. It's like polar opposites. See anybody in the woods,
no
and you
shit.
get to town, and it's like Disneyland.
That's funny. Where'd you guys camp at? Just out in the woods?
Yeah, out in
Did you have a campground or?
yeah, no, in the actual national park, they've got backcountry campsites you can get permits for. Got to hike out
no
to them.
shit.
I think all in all, we hiked out about probably 7 miles was the last campsite. We hiked in
shit.
and stayed at one the first day, and then we hiked. Next morning, we packed up and hiked to another. Stayed there for one night, and then hiked to the last one, which is like basically a dead end at 2 rivers that conjoined on either sides of it. It was pretty awesome.
Nice.
We stayed there for like 3, and it rained. It rained like 3 days out of the whole thing. So at some point we're like,
Oh, did it?
let's just go back to town. So we ended up cutting out a day or so early. We were going to stay 3 days at 30, but we decided not to.
What did it do? Just rain all day?
Well, it rained on our way to 30, like it poured, and there's no shelter basically. So we got there and we were soaked. So we stayed at the one campsite. Next day it was fine, so we let everything dry out a little bit. But it's just so misty down there that it doesn't matter if it's sunny out and you hang it up to dry. It's still like collecting moisture from everywhere. The fact that we're between 2 rivers didn't help.
Yeah,
So
no
everything
shit.
just remained soaked for the most part. Dustin ended up sleeping in my tent 2 of the nights because he got drowned in his hammock. I think the first night we stayed at 30, it just poured rain. I mean, it just poured.
That fucking sucks. I could see him in that hammock too, man. Just like the water just seeping in and just slowly.
Yeah, he said he was
rising.
laying there, man. Everything was fine, and then the tarp on top started to pool water, and he's like, it just dumped like 2 gallons in my face. He's like, that was it. He's like,
That's funny. Yeah.
Can you get a pan? I totally lost my train of
I saw that.
what I was thinking. Our bigger pot
Yeah.
for gravy.
Gravy.
yeah, thanks for letting me join your game, man.
Yeah, no problem, man.
I haven't
No
got
problem.
to play with people for thousands of years.
We just rented these, but I like it, so I think that we should buy it.
Yeah, we'll probably end up buying it. I know my guy's like keeping his heart rate up. It's cold outside. I keep that blood pumping. That what? Yeah, we're gonna go to that main mission.
I'm trying to hurry. I just want to get this started really quick. I hope you guys.
We're having shepherd's pie.
Sounds good.
You run into any bears out there? That's pretty thick black bear country out
Didn't
there.
actually see any. Not a one. Not even
No
in
shit.
the backwoods, man. Not a one. We hung all our food and kept all that square, so we did good. Most of them
Yeah, I was
apparently,
wondering about that.
yeah, most of them apparently hang out in town because that's where. It's like if you were to see it, man, like Kenberg, there's just tourists everywhere. They're thick, man. It's like herds of people. They throw their popcorn and their junk all over the place. And that's where the bears go at night to eat, apparently. So we didn't see any in the backwoods. They're like, ain't nobody got food out here. Let's go to town.
Let's go to town. That's funny to see them roaming the streets in droves.
Yeah.
Tipping over garbage cans and shit.
Yeah, it was surprising, man.
Oh shit!
Like we were all extra careful about
What?
hanging our food and doing all that.
I should
I had
have
to make
had
sure
you
to
use
wash
a
my beard
small-
out.
A small pan because I need to do mashed potatoes too.
Well, I can just transfer the powder out of here.
Okay.
I can just transfer the powder. They were trying to tag team this here.
You guys still streaming or are you on break right now?
Yeah, it's still streaming. There's only one other viewer in there right now. I don't know what the deal is with this weekend, but it's been low. Like, I've got regulars that usually show up. I'm surprised they're not in here, but you never know what's
They
going on.
usually call me Twitch in there all the time. Sinful's usually in there quite a bit.
Yeah, a lot of our regulars stayed up with us real late last night.
Yeah,
You're probably all
We
asleep
were up
still.
Yeah, we were up till 5:30
like
last night.
one of them, that Kurosaki guy, he is from Germany, and he comes in there, and he's like somewhere like midstream last night. He's like, well, I'm going to bed, man. I'll see you later. And I was like, yeah, take it easy, man. And then about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, he's like, still streaming? I was like, yep, still going.
There's been people that came in there and been like, this is dedication.
Yeah, he's that Kurosaki guy, man. He's 7 hours ahead of us, I think. I think that's what he said, 7+ hours. What's up, Insane Gladiate?
If he's still there.
We're multitasking here, so bear with us. Right now, my guy's pumping jumping jacks out.
You're doing jumping jacks?
Yeah, my guy is.
You just said it like that and he does it
No, you just hold down on the D-pad.
the whole time?
No, just hold down, and then you can select from a wheel, and then you just put it on the jumping jacks,
Salute.
and then you let go of the down button.
Help. Applaud.
Yeah, you gotta like hold it down, select, and then let go of the D-pad with the right stick. Just choose the one you want. You gotta keep holding it that direction, let go of the D-pad. See? Applaud. Okay. So, did it rain like a couple days in a row out there, man, or was it like sporadic throughout the week?
It poured, I think it poured on our way to our second day. It poured while we were hiking, and then it cleared up that night. And the next day I think was good, and then the next 2 days after that, yeah, it just rained. It poured.
Oh, no
One
shit.
of the nights we pulled in there, just poured down rain. It was rough. And then the next day it poured too. Dustin basically slept the whole next day because when his hammock decided to flood him, instead of just coming to my tent, he decided we had a little lean-to set up to put firewood under.
Yeah.
So he just threw all this stuff under there and slept under there. Apparently, he's like, "Man, I was freezing. We didn't have a fire." I was like, "You should just came up to my tent, man." He's like, "But I was all soaking wet," and I was like, "That's better than dying of hypothermia way out there underneath." He was sleeping on like a pile of logs. So the next day he's like, man, I feel rough. He's like, I'm gonna use your tent for a couple hours. And